Look at our new background, by the way.
I cleaned it up a little bit.
It looks great.
It does look great.
It looks amazing.
It
I was
looks-
like, whoa.
It looks professional.
Are we on the wrong show?
Wait, are we in the deep end of the shallow end?
Yeah.
Moving on up, guys.
I know. Look at that. We get 1,000 we get 1,000 views and we don't know how to act now.
That's
If you feel high, you can lower your chair if you want. There's a
no, I didn't smoke before I got here.
Okay, good. A lot of people do.
I do, but I think if I smoked before I started here, I would be so
No,
all over the
your
place.
Chair.
Oh, my chair.
Yeah. There you go.
Let me see. Maybe
Oh,
oh, wow, that was really low. All right, hold it.
Yeah, stand up, hit the lever, should go up.
Yeah.
we went to good schools. You know how to work a computer chair.
I know. Oh,
Good schools.
blue ribbon schools is
Blue
what they call
ribbon.
them?
Boom. 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 We don't have to really get into that. We'll leave a question mark over there. I do want to talk about slang we don't use anymore.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right.
Yeah,
You ready to rumble?
I'm ready to go.
All right. Ready when you are, boss.
Ready here. Whenever you're ready.
All right. So, welcome back to the shallow end. This is episode 3.
3. We are 3 episodes in.
Nobody thought we would get here.
No, nobody.
No one. I was going to say including my mom, but...
No, yeah, my mom too. She's like, "Are you still doing that thing on the iPod?"
Are you doing the radio on the internet? I'm like, yeah, Mom. What station is it on? I'm like, Mom, it's not a station. Is it on YouTube's?
Yeah.
I don't know why they add an S.
Yeah.
I'm confused, but hey, it works.
It does. My mom still thinks a blackberry is called a blueberry. She's like, how come the kids don't have those blueberries anymore?
My mom does like to say, she won't say iPhone, she'll say Apple phone.
Oh my God.
Can you call my Apple phone?
Your mom's bougie.
Mom, Connie's a little fancy,
She's
but
bougie.
I get it from my mama, you know?
Yes.
It's all right, though. But we're here. Happy to see you.
Likewise.
Glad
Thank
you're
you.
back.
Yes. Thanks for having me, as always. Well, you're stuck with me because I've been your friend since we were 8 years old, but
Yeah, so...
I don't think
yeah,
I'm
it's
going anywhere for a while.
Too late to back out now. Like,
Yeah. Unless we get super famous and a suit, comes between our
I
friendship.
would love for us to get fancy enough to where, like, we wear, like, scarves or boas, like, everywhere. Like, I
Yeah.
want to do, like, a scarf flip one day and just be like, hold that.
Yeah, that would be pretty fancy. I'm with it.
Let's do it.
I know. Maybe by our 7th episode, we can afford Burberry scarves and just...
Even not...
Welcome to the shallow end. It's a
even
pleasure
not.
to see you.
I know people that work in Canal. We can
Oh,
get,
no,
like-
we're not doing friggin' knockoffs. Real
I can
deal.
I can get them today. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Like,
bet you could probably get several of them today.
I get the patterns aren't gonna match, but they'll look good in the right angle.
Yes.
Just can't wear more than once in public. But yeah, so let's start off with a bang.
All right. Bang, bang.
Roe versus Wade is
Oh.
overturned.
Why as society are we going backwards?
I-
Like, that just set women back like 100 years. That makes me so upset.
It makes me upset too. Like I feel bad for every woman in America right now, for multiple reasons. But this in particular, it's like, first of all, me being a man, we can't act like women don't drive the economy.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to upset the biggest force in building the economy?
Right.
Like, we won't, like, if we could get away with doing nothing, we would. But women like things, which, granted, everyone likes things, not just women. But we wouldn't do half the things we do if it wasn't to impress women. So, like, I don't understand how this is a victory in any facet. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
And you know what? Honestly, like, I think in New Jersey, the laws are not nearly as, rigid in, like, maybe some of, like, the more, like, Bible thumper states like Arkansas and, down south. I read somewhere there was actually a nurse, she was a labor and delivery nurse, pleading for help because there was a mother that came in. And this is where men need to be vocal, too, because this could be your wife. This could be your sister. This could be a woman that you love and care about.
Your daughter.
Yeah, she had an ectopic pregnancy, which, for people who aren't up to date on what that means, it means that the pregnancy is actually growing outside of the womb, and this could actually be fatal for a woman if it's not taken care of immediately. And every second counts in this point, and the doctor that was caring for this patient is waiting to get a call back from a judge to see if they have, the green light to take any sort of like medical steps to make sure she doesn't bleed to death. And the nurse that was also with the doctor put a plea out to social media and was like, please help us. Like, every second is counting at this point. This woman is going to bleed to death. We need to get the okay to do surgery.
It's sad.
That is frightening to me. That is absolutely frightening because that's something that could be easily fixed. But also, if it's not fixed in a timely manner, someone's going to die.
Someone's going to die, if not both parties involved.
Yeah. I think people automatically assume that people who are out having abortions are just, having fun and don't care about the ramifications. But I can assure you, it's much more than that.
Yeah, but
it's way more than that. Having an abortion is probably the most toughest decision a woman is ever going to be faced with making. I doubt there's people out there who are just like, oh, sorry, had an accident. Like, let me go to Planned Parenthood. And
but
it's
you
not
can't
like
even,
that.
You can't even plan the parenthood.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like, it's crazy that we live in a time where a woman can be raped and have to carry the child.
Oh,
Like,
what a living nightmare.
that's scary. Granted, it'll be a great SVU episode, but it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, imagine having to wake up every day and then look at the child that reminds you of like the most horrific, terrorizing event of your life.
You have to live with that trauma every day.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
who no one should be forced to live with that.
No.
At all.
I think there's a group of people out there who are not happy with the fact that women are advancing far beyond being like the homemaker. There's a lot of women out there that are pursuing advanced degrees and doing things far beyond the kitchen, and I think that upset in the woman household relationship bothers a lot of people.
Yeah, I remember writing a essay. I might have been 4th or 5th grade at the time. They're like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I was like, I was ahead of the time. I was like, a house husband. I want to be a house husband.
Oh, jeez.
I will. Do you know how sick my snacks would be? Like, I'm doing triangles in the sandwiches. I'm setting up. I'm clipping grapes. Like,
Hey, if that's your dream, I'm not going to shit on it.
well,
But my
go.
dream was to not be a housewife, and I always wanted to explore multiple options as far as like what I wanted to be when I grew up. I always wanted to be a nurse, became a nurse. I always
Sign
wanted to
me
be an
up.
entertainer. Here I am.
We're entertaining. But I
Yeah.
would not mind being a house husband at all. Like, I love daytime TV.
Yeah, I bet. I really like that new show with Drew Barrymore. Her talk show
Her
is
talk
actually
show's good.
It's really good. Drew, if you see this, we're fans.
Big fan. Big fan. I do want to talk about a show that I just stumbled across, and it might be my new favorite show.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Only Murders in the Building. It's a Hulu show
Okay.
with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez.
Wow, that's an awesome cast.
Weird cast, but like you can see how close like Steve Martin and Martin Short are just by like their banter in the show. It's so well written. It's a very good show. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I haven't watched a good show in a while. I have to sit down and like binge a series.
Oh, there's a couple, like, I caught up on so much TV.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually
But
be able to sit down and.
I would put this on the list.
Yeah, all right. If you like it, it must be good.
I'm a fan.
Yes.
I'm a fan. This and another good one, Hacks. I don't know if Hacks is another one. You would like Hacks.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely check it out. I just haven't had the time to like sit down and like watch TV. The last show that I watched on Netflix that was really good was that Judd Apatow show, Love.
Ah, I didn't watch that.
That's actually a good one. I don't know if you saw it, but it's kind of like it showcases like modern dating, which I can relate to pretty closely. But there's a lot
Cast
of
is pretty good.
yeah, it's a great show. It's a really good show.
I'll check that out too. What's it called? It's called Love.
Yeah.
All right, let me write that down.
Yeah, you would like it.
I'm trying not to burp a mic.
That's oh yeah.
Trying not to.
I need another sip of coffee because my brain is like, it's just not working at optimal levels today. So pardon me
alright.
while I caffeinate.
It's all right. So, all right, let's get into the meat. No pun intended.
Murder.
There was a fight on a cruise ship that was sparred by I guess a watery romance, I guess you would call it. Just-
Which cruise line was this on? That's what I want.
I don't know, but I know, if it
Oh, a
is like
Carnival
this,
cruise?
a
That's like-
Carnival cruise.
Are you surprised? That's like the spirit of the ocean.
That is the. If that's not their moniker, we're Spirit of the Seas.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my God, I that doesn't surprise me one bit. But please go on.
Okay, so a brawl broke out, but whoever wrote this headline, they need some help, because they were like, oh, a 60-person brawl was captured on film caused by threesome.
Wait. Let me just make sure I understand. So, a threesome happened, and then somehow 60 people got involved in this
60
altercation?
60 people, you hear me? 60, yeah, pronounce it with an F. But this brawl happened over a threesome. Now, how it was worded, I'm not sure if the threesome was caught on camera or the full fight was caught on camera. Either way, I'm kind of interested in both tapes. I'd like to see the brawl,
Yeah.
and if the lighting is right with the threesome, I'll watch the threesome.
You know what would be funny if this cruise ship was on its way to Jamaica for what's that festival?
With hedonism?
Yeah.
They were on their way to hedonism, and they were like, we can't wait. Like,
I know. It's just all this fiery passion just exploded onto the deck.
no pun. I feel bad for that cleaning guy.
Oh, those people don't make enough money. God
They
bless
don't.
them.
They get paid in vouchers. It's not fun.
No, and they're exposing themselves to a lot of
They are.
like viruses and God knows what pathogens. God bless all
Semen.
the shout out to all the cleaning people out there.
For real.
You have my full support.
You guys should be up there with, like,
Yeah, they should be making CEO money.
for real. Or at least y'all should get sponsored by, like, Clorox or something. Like, a
Yeah.
partnership. Like, can you imagine, like, say if, like, the crew's working, right? And then out of nowhere you just see, like, somebody dressed like Mr. Clean just walking around strutting.
He's on his way to hedonism.
He's like, I've got a big job coming up.
Oh yeah, really.
I can use your support.
Oh my God, look at that.
Like, yeah.
Oh my God.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's like, yo, like, my man jumped on the couch.
Like, what do you think they're fighting about? They're probably like, hey, you said you were gonna be on bottom. You lied.
I told you no eye contact. I didn't care if y'all, I said no eye contact, and you looked my boy dead in the eye.
Yeah, this is very strange. I got a lot of questions about
First
that.
of all, I feel bad for the security guard right there, because you have no authority. Like, you have a whistle.
The guy in the red?
No. The guy that's in, like, the captain shirt.
Oh, okay. I
He's
see him.
clearly security. He gonna come running in a second like, whoa.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's trying to push people.
Oh, jeez. All right. Note to self: do not ever go on a Carnival cruise.
Now, you know what? I would do a cruise. I've never been on a cruise, but I would do one. But, like, I'd get antsy if it was, like, a long one. You know what I mean? I could do, like, a 3-day.
Yeah.
And then, like, where we dock and I could get off the boat. But if I'm on the boat for, like, 7 days,
Yeah.
no contact with anybody, like, no bud, I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I would just like be writing in my like little notebook, like Captain's Log.
Fuck, I'd be
43.
I'd run out of paper.
Yeah,
like, I'd be
I would-
writing on the walls and shit. Like, I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, I think I'd be so nauseated too from all like the freaking like all the movement. I don't know if I can do cruise ships like that. Maybe like if it's a short one, sure. But
I would do like a short one. You know, and leave from like Miami and go to like Barbados.
Yeah,
Something small, but I don't trust big boats. Like, there was a Carnival.
You
I think
have
it was
overwhelming
Carnival.
you have overwhelming information now not to trust them.
True, but like there was
Yeah.
one like a week ago where it was like there was like a fire on the cruise.
Oh,
Like
Jesus
somebody's just
Christ.
walking around like, oh, I just got to the deck, and it's like you see like the fan is like on fire, engulfed in flames, and they're like, we shouldn't be worried, and I'm like, yeah, you should.
Oh, yeah, I do. I have something funny to tell you, totally off topic, but we got our first negative comment on our video the other day.
We got a negative comment.
Yeah, somebody left a message, or somebody wrote a comment on, it was on my page, and it said, why are you clogging this feed with this bullshit? Like, why are you clogging my feed with this? He's like, nobody cares about breasts.
This
And he was like, you should be talking about, like, more important things like Ukraine and, Roe versus Wade. And I was like, do you see the title of our program?
First of all, virgin. Breasts are very important. First of all, great source of nutrients for children.
Yeah.
That's huge. Incredible to look at. Fun to play with.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you? You fucking nerd.
Yeah.
You fucking nerd. And I said that. You want to send anything? Send it to me. And if I got time, I will roast you all day. I'll roast you so bad because, like, clearly this coming from your mom's basement. Clearly.
Yeah, he had like 20 followers.
20 followers.
I just
no
blocked
profile. Nah, don't block. Unblock them. Send them my way.
Yeah, it was
You
just,
you don't talk to my people like that, bro. You fucked up.
yeah, but not only that, like if you're so concerned with like world events, like bitching about it on somebody's Facebook or like Instagram page is not going to help the problem. Like go do something about it.
Not only that, like Anna doesn't want the smoke. This guy, he wants the smoke. Send
I'm
it
the
to
lover,
me.
he's the fighter.
I'll guarantee you'll have an eating disorder by the end of our conversation. Book it.
Yeah, I just hope that all that energy you spend.
Yeah, put that shit to something else.
Yeah,
man.
like you can actually maybe make some strides about the things that matter to you.
Clearly,
which you were talking about on my
if he
Instagram.
feels this serious about it, he hasn't made a stride since gym class. I guarantee he's got some Cheeto dust on his shirt, or maybe like a Cool Ranch Dorito. I don't know what you're into, but it seems like that might be your jam.
His fingers are like permanently orange from all
Exactly.
the Cheetos that he ate over the years.
He's like, Mom, I'm out of Flaming Hots.
Yeah.
I can see it now. I can see him now, bro.
Oh my God. I'm just laughing because there was speaking of like Cheeto fingers, there was this, did you ever go on that website? I don't know if it's around anymore, but it was a very funny website back in the day. It was called newgrounds.com.
No.
Oh, they used to like parody like all these like, I guess at the time it was like, you know who was like really popular? It was like Britney and like Christina Aguilera.
They had their moments.
They would like parody a lot of that stuff, but there was one, it was a theory of how Tupac died, and like it was like they were saying Suge Knight did it because his fingers were orange from all the Cheetos he was eating.
Well, Suge Knight
And it
did
was really
Suge Knight did do it.
They were fighting over a bag of Cheetos, and that's how Tupac got killed. Because he's like, I know you did it, Suge, your fingers are orange.
Suge Knight might be one of the worst people to come out of the hip hop world.
Yeah, or maybe I got it backwards. Maybe Tupac was the one that stole them. But here's the video. You can get a little taste of it. But no, newgrounds.com, I spent a lot of time on this website as a kid. That's why I'm so messed up now.
No, I'm exhausted after that party. I'd rather just go back to the hotel room and take a bubble bath and read a book.
Pac would never say that.
Who's that?
Hey, Tupac!
Oh, I totally got it wrong. It's Mr. T.
Window down! You ate my Cheetos at the party, didn't you?
Oh, I did.
You ate my Cheetos, didn't you?
I did.
Don't act. No, look at your fingers.
Stop.
Tupac, you ate my Cheetos, didn't you? What? You don't talk to me. I've been in a fool eating my Cheetos, motherfucker. Hand me the gun. Take that, motherfucker. Murdoch face, let's go.
Oh my Christ.
This is what I was into when I was younger. Newgrounds.com.
Wow. Just wow. First of all, Pac would never say that.
I don't know.
Pac would be like, yeah, I ate your fucking Cheetos. And what? And you know what? I'm taking the dust too, and I'm doing this with it.
Oh my God.
Pac was a wild man.
Yeah. He's like, I say no changes. Oh.
Oh, okay. I forgot about this, but I'm going to bring it back up. because we got a couple decent responses for this too. What, Ming? You can chime in with this. I want to ask you first.
Okay. I'm in.
What is the biggest song of our lifetime?
Of our life. Well, I'm older than you guys, but
That's true.
geez.
Okay, what's the biggest song of?
Oh,
I'm sure. I'm
God.
probably not. I'm sure. Probably not by much.
Not by much.
Wow. I mean, I could go to Michael Jackson Thriller. Maybe.
That was a big one. That one came up a lot.
What was it? We Are the World. Maybe. I got a
That
lot
was
of
another.
people.
That was
people
another big
involved.
one.
I maybe pick something from Madonna, like a Virgin. Yeah, like a Virgin. Possibly.
Like a Virgin. That was another
We'll go,
a huge record.
We'll go female. Oh, jeez, what else? What else comes to mind? Those are the big three. Jeez, those are all '80s tunes. I'm really dating myself here. But
It's all right. We love the '80s.
yeah,
Yes.
for sure. Let me keep thinking though. But,
Keep
those
thinking.
are- yeah,
I'm gonna
those are
lit
the
off.
three that come to mind.
I'm gonna list off a few that came up a lot.
Okay.
Old Town Road by Lil Nas X. That came up a lot because it was like the longest running Billboard #1 for
Okay.
a long time. Despacito came up a lot.
Okay.
Purple Rain.
Okay, that I'll agree
that
with.
one.
Again,
I'll,
80s.
You could put me down for that one.
yeah.
The Happy Birthday song. Like Happy Birthday.
Like which one? The happy.
No. Like
birthday?
Happy Birthday to that one.
All
the
right.
original, the classic.
Does that count?
I guess.
Yeah, I
because-
don't know
because
if that's like in a genre of like that's like in its own category.
I would say that, but it definitely gets sung or played every day.
Okay.
And that
like every second, like of for all time. Yeah, somebody's singing that. Well, we just sang it, but
Yeah,
somebody's
unintentionally.
singing that
It's not
right
my
now.
birthday. It's not my birthday.
Somebody's singing. that
Yeah,
right
somebody's sitting in a freaking Applebee's right now, getting
Get-
serenaded by the
Exact-
crew. Yes.
And okay, now I'm gonna tell you why all these great choices are wrong. I think the biggest song of our lifetime is Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes.
now. Okay.
And I would say that because every coming up soon for the next 8-10 weeks, maybe a little more, somebody's gonna be singing that song. They're gonna have no idea where it's from. But you are gonna hear this at every college football game, every home college football game for the next couple months. And you're gonna be the oh, and people are gonna sing that, have no idea what it is. That is the biggest song of our lifetime because they will be playing this song for another. They'll be playing this song well after we're dead.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, this is the biggest song of our lifetime.
I think we all should take a moment to appreciate just how hard Meg White hits those drums too. She's a badass drummer.
I like the White Stripes.
Yeah, but people don't like if you actually like sit down and listen to like a White Stripe song and you listen to the percussion, she's just like a Clydesdale, like doom doom doom. Like
Yo.
she's a little like petite lady and she freaking slams
Goes
those
hard.
drums.
Goes hard.
Yeah.
Dead leaves on a dirty ground when you know
Yeah.
I'm not around. What? Bars. Jack White, holla at your boy.
I know. I like Jack White.
But-
He's a good musician. He's an
Great
amazing musician.
Great musician. And I did have a question for the sexiest song you could think of.
Oh, I already know the answer to that. It's actually gonna be my wedding song one day.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's your sexiest song?
I Be Stroking by Clarence Carter.
Word.
There's a part in the song.
Yo, even if I'm not invited to your wedding, which
No, you will
I will
be,
be.
yeah.
I will be in the back. She'll be stroking from the east, stroking from the west. I'll have a wardrobe change in the middle of your wedding just to perform this song.
I know, but it's a pretty like racy song.
It is. Well, for the times, it was super racist.
Yeah, there's like a part when she's like Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter.
Because you know why she said his name twice?
Yeah.
Because he be stroking.
Yeah, and she's like, if that's not tight enough, you can put it in my woo, right? And,
Whew.
but the video is all claymation. Like, I don't understand how that ties into like such a racy track.
And well, I'm saying you probably couldn't show actual strokes on TV at that time.
No, but look at this video. It's freaking weird.
Oh.
No, but look at like when it starts off, it's like claymation. It's like, yeah, I know it'll get everybody going. Something that looks like Gumby.
No, I'm saying like Gumby was huge. Gumby was big in the 80s. But I don't think this came out in the 80s. Ooh.
Like, who directed this video?
What's the guy that used to have the video with all the girls that dressed alike?
Oh, Robert. What?
You know who I'm talking about?
Palmer, Robert.
Yeah.
Robert Palmer. Yeah,
yeah.
Robert. This looks like a Palmer creation.
No, because the girls aren't. The girls don't have dead eyes and black dresses on.
Yeah, and they're all dressed like Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah.
From the early '80s.
Yeah, like look, they all have a signature look. They don't smile. They're just like, they paid me good money to be here.
See? Exactly, bro. Like, I still don't know how you get the wet lip look. Go ahead, Paul. But okay, I got off topic for a second. But I would say the sexiest song I could think of has to be Janet Jackson, Velvet Rope.
Oh yeah, that was a great album.
Great album. But she literally wrote a banger about her vagina.
Oh yeah, I think there's even like a little clip at the end where it's like, Janet, if you don't start talking to yourself, your thing's gonna fall off or something like that. I had this album when I was a kid.
Me too. But I'm like, I didn't make the context until well later. Mm-hmm. And she could hit them notes.
Yeah, I liked this version of Janet.
When Janet found, like, when she shredded, like, her cutesy kid shit.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh no, I'm a bad bitch, watch. And
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
think-
oh my God, Janet, Miss Jackson.
This was her coffee enema era. No, it really is though. Like she was very vocal about it.
Miss Jackson.
Woo.
I don't think you're nasty either. I'm just a fan.
No, I like Janet and all her
I love Janet.
all her different like recreations of herself. She can't do any wrong in my eyes.
She can't eat. Yo, flash a boob. You know what you should do? You should flash the other one just so it's even.
Yeah, well, you know, and also like fuck Justin Timberlake. Like I'm glad he's starting to, feel the wrath of that because for years like Janet was like
blackballed.
blacklisted. Yeah, that wasn't her fault.
It wasn't. It
He
was an
literally
accident.
went like this and was like, "How is
Yeah.
she going to control that?"
She can't. But who?
And
has-
she was kind enough to put a nipple tassel on you, ungrateful pricks.
But how could like? I just don't understand. Like, who was like, the wardrobe department is like, yo, you know what we should put? We should put a Velcro triangle over your boob.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was a nipple tassel, but I don't know.
Whatever it was a wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
Like nowadays they would call it like a nip slip.
I'm still laughing about there was a video that was like circulating recently of like Justin Timberlake performing.
Oh my God.
But he was like, he's got like a total dad bod now. I'm pretty sure he's wearing like New Balances.
No, those were Monarchs. Those were
Dad,
solid.
some dad shoe of
He was
some
cutting
sort.
grass right after the show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I couldn't tell if he was cutting grass or he was like grading papers. It was just
But I'll do like Justin. He did apologize, which, you know what I mean? Like, that's big. You really don't get artists or performers apologizing for when they do something wrong. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there.
he had to apologize.
Yeah, 'cause he did
the internet was raining down on his ass.
were,
They're
and-
like, okay, Justin, you've kind of fucked up.
You did fuck up, but you're acknowledging it. Thank you.
True. But yeah, I think honestly, this is just my opinion. If nobody said anything to him, we wouldn't hear anything from him.
That's true.
But anywho,
Like, it's
moving
not
on.
like it's not like
I don't want to
if-
start arguing.
If like Lance Bass did it, I don't think it would be that bad.
Lance Bass wouldn't do that though. He's like the nicest guy. Everybody will tell you Joey Fatone and Lance Bass are like the sweetest members of NSYNC.
I want to meet Joey Fatone.
I love him. I always thought he was the hottest. I'm sorry.
Oh, you like them big boys? You like them big boys? Then okay, go ahead.
Listen, Joey Fatone, I always thought you were the best looking one because not only could you sing, but you look like you were great in the kitchen too.
Yo, boy cooks.
Yeah,
Boy
exactly.
cooks. He got a hot dog spot now. I'm more envious of Joey Fatone because it was like, all right, your boy band era ended. You're like, all right, cool, we're done. My man got the job. He was the voice of Family Feud.
Yeah, look at, oh my God. Those wieners look delicious.
That's what she said. No, literally, that's what she said.
All right, I'm
I
going to
didn't say
stop.
that.
My mother's going to see this.
She is. She can be like, my daughter loves glizzies.
I know. She's going to be like, she's a whore.
You know what I did do last night? Like, I tried to go to bed early, and I stumbled across like a rabbit hole of serial killers, right?
Uh-huh.
And I stumbled on which I think might be the most crafty serial killer of all time. A lot of people haven't heard of him. His name is Israel Keys. Israel Keys. I would say he's a murder genius because he would travel to different places around the world and set up like murder kits.
Murder kits?
Murder kits. Where he would have like a bucket, like randomly in any, like he would do this in different countries. He would do this in a lot of places where he would have a bucket. The bucket would have like rope, zip ties, a gun, lime, and a hand shovel. And we don't know how many people he killed because he traveled a lot and he slipped up because he killed a girl like randomly in, I think it was Alaska or Canada or something like that.
Yeah, it looks like that's where he died in Anchorage.
Yeah, all right. So he got arrested. He got arrested in Canada because he killed a girl at a coffee shop. And he abandoned his whole, which is stupid. Like he abandoned his whole process and then ended up doing like a random act of murder. I guess he had a.
That's sick.
It's very sick.
That's sick. Like what? I mean, there's so many, and it's all kind of like that whole like Ted Bundy style of mayhem. Like what went wrong in this man's life to make him do the things he does?
I do not know.
And why are women the target? Like what? I'd like to get into the psychology of this. I don't know.
Me too. I would love to interview like a serial killer. Like, bro, like what was your tipping point?
Yeah.
That made you run down this road.
I don't know if you ever watch it, but there's a channel on YouTube. I love this channel, and they call it Jim Can't Swim because it's JCS, and it's a criminal show which takes like high profile cases, and then that's exactly what they do is they look at like the psychology behind it. And a lot of times like these criminals have like undiagnosed like personality disorders.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of drives them to do what they do, but they go deeper, whereas like, you know, they kind of like pull up records from maybe like their psychologists and just look into like the whole big picture as to why they did what they did. And then they also analyze like the interviewing process where like they're being interrogated and they're like, look at his body language. Like, this is how you know, like he's not telling the truth because he's doing this. I can fall down the rabbit hole on that channel for hours. You won't hear from me for days.
I get it. I'm fascinated by serial killers, but like, I know that's something I would never, like, I don't think I could actually kill someone. Like, as much shit as I talk, like, I don't think I could actually kill someone. Like, life or death, maybe, but like just like as a hobby.
Yeah,
nah,
that's from a very sick place.
I have a terrible sleep pattern as it is. Like if I'm start killing people, I'm never sleeping.
Yeah, because how do you cover up a lie like that?
Yeah, for real. And like the reason people would I don't think we're gonna have a lot of serial killers because somebody's Bluetooth is gonna connect to something. Like you're gonna get tracked. You're gonna get tracked unless you have like one of the like what's the old people phones?
Oh, the track phones. The
track phones. You have one
jitterbug.
of those. The jitterbug. That's what I was thinking of. If you have one of those, maybe, you know what I mean. But like, then you're gonna, because you're like you're under the age of 72 and you have a jitterbug. You're definitely murdering.
Oh yeah, that's a burner phone.
Exactly. you are killing people.
That's a burner phone. But no, speaking of phones and speaking of like AI, you know that Elon Musk is coming out with a cell phone, right? And it's supposed to be like the iPhone killer.
Ooh, I like Elon Musk.
Yeah, but there's a part of the phone that, you know, he's like working on like a chip now that you can like implant in your brain.
Yeah.
It's called like, what the heck is it called? Neuralink or something like
I
that?
actually think that's a good idea because like think about how many memories you have that you don't remember.
Yeah, so you can sync the phone in this chip. Neuralink, that's what it's called. But I was just laughing because, like, if I had this phone and this Neuralink, like, I'd be busy, like, tracking my Domino's order, like, via my brain chip.
First of all, we could talk about how great the Domino's tracker is. Have you ever thrown on the rocker one?
No, I don't. I didn't know that there was levels to it.
All right, so there's a tracker. There's different trackers you can use, but I like to use the heavy metal one. So, like, every time it processes, like, another step, it'll be like, your order's being made! Your order's being made! That shit is hilarious, bro. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, but that, like,
It's like hairband. It's like a hairband dude telling you your order's being ready.
but that's amazing. Like that's what we're heading towards. Like this is it. You can now use a chip in your brain to sync with your phone to do your daily tasks, to maybe upload your memories, to like
Wait,
to like.
hold on.
I love it.
I love that thing so much.
Oh my god.
I just see like whoever's making my pizza, they just did like a full air split in slow motion.
Someone's making my cheesy bread doing like a Eddie Van Halen kick in the air.
Yeah, with like scarves on a mic. You just like, thanks, God.
Oh, I know. Oh, that just painted such a funny picture.
I could just see somebody doing it in a pair of Zumbas.
Yeah. So I would like to discuss our dumbass is of the day.
Oh, there's a few.
Yeah, we got a few. Let's roll them out.
Well, there's two that are criminals that I'd like to discuss. I'm not 100% sure we're on the right page, but I think one or two we're like gotta be close.
Okay.
One has to be R. Kelly got sentenced.
Oh, I have so much to say about that.
30 years. Robert Kelly, Mr. Bump and Grind, got sentenced to 30 years.
I know. The inmates are in there like, man, I can't wait to get to the keys to those ignition.
Like, okay, let me ask you a question. What songs do you think he is performing, or what songs do you think he's not performing?
Definitely not performing I'm a Flirt. That's going to get him in trouble.
I know he is. He may not be performing this, but I know this is getting sung every night in jail. I Believe I Could Fly. Because he doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, he believes he could fly out that damn window.
Well, you're going to die in jail,
Look at his
bro.
face.
That's the face you're making, like, yep, they got me.
But you know what, though? All jokes aside, to anybody that thinks that they can get away with taking advantage of people who are vulnerable and can't stand up for themselves and just take out all your unresolved trauma into them. Like, I don't know if you ever saw being or surviving R. Kelly, but what he did to those women and those girls was torturous.
It's so torturous. At the same time, this is what happened when you pee on people. Karma gets you.
Oh yeah, see, karma never forgets an address, my friend. So
They
if you
do
want to
not.
keep doing people dirty, you're gonna end up like this.
And nobody does people dirty like Robert.
No.
Like,
Fuck you,
good-
Robert. Enjoy your stay in the penitentiary. We don't want to see you again.
He's gonna be so tired of performing remix to Ignition. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He's never gonna want to do it again.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, you know what? Just freaking sell me for commissary. I don't
Not
care
even. He's
anymore.
gonna be like, bounce, 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 bounce. Like,
no, that
there's gonna be no effort behind those words.
makes me so happy.
It does. And Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, Ghislaine
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine Maxwell,
Jizzy.
fucking bitch.
She got sentenced. Nah, fuck her. Fuck her. She should have got more. She should have
Yeah.
got more years. Cause like, granted, like her assets aren't gonna be frozen. She's not gonna do 20 years. She got sentenced to 20 years. She's not gonna do 20 years. But whenever she gets out, she's still gonna be comfortable in her life. So fuck her.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope there's an angry inmate in there that just unleashes their power on her.
Oh no. She's tossing salads like immediately.
Oh.
Immediately.
Yeah, that's see.
It's a visual. I just got the visual.
It's such a good win for people who have been just taken advantage by these like predatory people.
For
I'm
real.
so glad when karma freaking comes to collect her debt, man. You cannot escape karma.
Karma never forgets, bruh. Karma and elephants.
Yeah.
They never forget.
They never forget. 1111 on the clock. Look at that.
Oh.
You can't make that up.
11. Make a wish. Make a wish.
I wish this goes viral so I don't have to go to work anymore.
Oh, fuck. I was going to say, I wish we get to episode 4, but it changed. It went to.
We'll get to episode 4.
All right, cool.
But yeah. Oh, can we also take a moment to appreciate my awesome shirt? Shout out to all the 90s kids.
What does it say?
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. Are
That-
you afraid of the dark?
Are you? You know what? I would watch Are You Afraid of the Dark sometimes, cause it would come on after all that.
Yeah.
So like I remember all that, but like I don't really fuck with clowns. So like if I have three real fears. One, being sprayed by a skunk.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
Two,
No, for real, that is scary. Because
Two?
smell's gonna be on me for days.
where do I go? Where do I go? I can't
Call
go
out
to
of
my
work.
house. Can't go to. I'm gonna have to go to like a crackhead hotel just to like douse myself in tomato juice, and I'll like, positive pregnancy test. Super scary. I don't want to be.
Now they're even more scarier.
I don't want to be a baby daddy. I do not want to be a baby daddy. And my biggest fear has to be clowns. Like I'm
Yeah.
so scared. Like,
Pennywise ruined it for all of us, especially like
The-
kids that grew up during the It
bruh,
days.
the killer clowns from outer space.
I had a
Uh-uh.
my one cousin would refuse to go in the basement because they had this like toy like clown doll, and like my uncle like refused to get rid of it, so like my cousin would just not go in the basement at all.
I would not go
It's
to
like
the
it's
basement
me
either.
or the clown. Someone's got to go.
I don't like clowns. Not
Yeah.
a big fan.
Oh, you know what? One time I went on a date with this guy and we were talking and he was like, my dad is a clown doll enthusiast. He collects them and like proceeds to like show me pictures of his like dad's house, and literally there's more clowns and like pictures of clowns in the house than there is of the kids. Like there's like one picture of like him and then there's just clowns everywhere.
clown. I can't like. I don't like clowns.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know, man. They don't look like they have good intentions.
They don't. Even fucking Ronald McDonald. Don't trust you. Haven't trusted you since I was a child, bro. Don't know what's going on. It's weird. It's
I
weird,
don't
bro.
know. I think the Ronald McDonald house is just a cover up.
It has to be. It has to be. Nobody's that happy to be at work. That's all I'm saying. Nobody is ever that happy to be at work.
Imagine like Ronald McDonald was really like just a hitman.
Yo. Yo, he would be effective though, because nobody's thinking a clown's threatening.
Yeah, well, there's a picture of him on the internet, and it's like him answering the phone, and it says, and like the caption is like, "I thought I told you not to call me at work." And it was Ronald McDonald like yelling into the phone.
Just crazy. Crazy. I've got like word vomit now.
Yeah.
It's like clowns, like my fear is triggered. So now I'm just like, he's just looking at me. See, now I'm confused because, like, all right, right in this one picture, Ronald McDonald is like, all right, Ronald's mom might be black, right? Because his hair's a little thicker. But right there, it's like, oh, he's got a perm.
Yeah,
Like-
he keeps changing his
Yeah,
identity.
like your parent, and then I don't know what that guy is. I don't know.
Oh, that's like the.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense.
Yeah. That's
Now it
messed
makes
up,
sense.
though.
No, but you know what? They're like, they were like, oh no, Ronald's got a black parent. That's why he's got a natural Jerry curl. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
And then he just like he got like whitewashed over the years.
Allegedly. Allegedly. I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, that weirdo. But there was one thing that I wanted to talk to you about, because we got some reactions about starting a band,
A band?
a dad bod band.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Like the qualifications to be in this dad bod band. We're gonna run a contest for it. We have to like iron out the details, but we're open and accepting submissions for if you want to be in a dad bod man band. Can't call it a boy band because father time is not on our side.
Yeah, so like what are the qualifications? Like what are like non-negotiables in order to even be considered for this prestigious group?
Non-negotiables. I don't know, but I would say like you have to have like you can't be in the dad bod band if your body's like, if you have like an immaculate body.
Okay,
Like,
so you have to be out of shape.
you gotta be chubby. You gotta have a jiggle or two in there.
Listen, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but freaking dad bods are taking over for the 99 2000. Like we We don't want to see six packs anymore.
Are dad bods the new Cash Money?
Oh hell yeah, they've been the Cash Money. I've always said, give me a freaking dad bod, give me a dad bod over a ripped one any day, because like you can't get comfortable in that shit.
Nobody
Like,
likes lumps.
You just like lay on there and you're like, oh man, your chiseled abs are like making my neck hurt. And then, but you know, you give a guy a dad bod, an ample, you know, adipose tissue here, and it's just like laying on like a Bobopedic or something like that. It's great. I'm a dad bod admirer. I'll be the first to admit.
Well, I've got
I'll
a little.
be there with my guys. Send me the dad bods. I can't even talk. I'm getting all hot and bothered. I can't even
Thinking about
straight.
dad bods. See, like, yo, I'd say dad bods twice. You go to shit. Like,
That's a tough word.
it's dad bods. Bods.
Yeah, I love the dad bods. Send them my way.
Yo, her DMs are open.
Yes. I'm
Dad bods.
Capricorn. I enjoy
Dad,
long
nah,
walks
but
on the
I'm
beach.
vetting. I'm not setting my homie up with no weirdos. Like, if you a dad bod and you have like a Crocs collection,
Oh, Crocs are. I don't know, man. I might
I
be
don't
partial to
I
the
don't
Crocs.
I don't trust a person that like walks around. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I'm alienated a lot of people, but I don't trust you.
What if I wore those Crocs with the heels on them?
Then I would be forced to really not trust you. You gotta,
Yeah, you'd be like,
got
there's
Croc-
there's an opening on the shallow end.
you got a Croc with a kitten heel? What the fuck is that, bro?
Oh my god, that's amazing. I
But
don't know
yeah-
what's worse though. Those are those Jordan heels that came out a couple years ago.
They're all bad. They're all bad. Like I love Jordans. Jordan, sponsor me, please.
Oh my god, yeah, those are terrible.
That's not a good shoe. And see, like those are worse. The ones that kind of look like the ones I'm wearing, but they're like a hybrid of 4 different Jordans. They're like the Concord, the 6s, and the 7s all in together.
Yeah.
That is fucking terrible. Like I'll if I see a female and she's wearing like a hybrid Jordan, I'm like, you are not the one for me.
Yeah, I did.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Don't wear 3 at once. Nobody wants to see you do that.
I don't know about you, but at any time I go on a date, and this is probably why I'm still single, is because my eyes just go to people's feet.
Mine too.
Mine
too.
I will judge you based on your shoes. Everything else is like negotiable, but
Preaching to the choir.
You're wearing bad shoes, it's a no from me. Especially Skechers or flip flops. Oh no, you'll never
What?
hear from me again.
What?
No.
Nah,
No.
Or if I see you, like, I can't say everybody does this, but I've seen in particular, I've seen white women do this. They'll wear Air Force Ones until they can't. Like these Air Force Ones, like you should never trust a person. Like you should never trust a person that has dirty ass sneakers.
Oh no.
But I've seen women do this. They will wear them until they can't anymore. They'd be like, were you a prospector? But like, were you prospecting before you got here? You digging for gold? That's why you...
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Air Force Ones. I liked them back in the day when Nelly wore them.
Yeah,
But
because you needed
because
two
they were
pair.
cool back then. Well, I mean, they're cool again. There's a resurgence of them.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna wear a pair of Air Force Ones because I got some that I haven't worn yet. I'll wear them I'll wear them for the next episode.
No, but I'm not a fan. I like my Air Maxes. I like my Dunks. And then I like all my classic shoes.
Yeah, that's
All my
basically-
vintage shoes I will wear. But yeah,
That's
when
how
it
my
comes to
collection goes.
Air Maxes, I mean Air Force Ones, I'm just not a fan.
Like I'm not wearing Air Force Ones with like the straps anymore.
No.
I let those go. I let those go in 07. Even 07 might have been a little late for that. But I let them go around that time. But I do have a pretty fly pair of Air Force Ones. I'll
yeah.
rock them next week.
Yeah, wear them for the feet heat edition.
They will. And they'll be like, oh. Like,
Yeah.
game changer. Do you remember any slang that we used to use as kids?
Oh, I've got tons.
I remember some of them. I don't remember all of them, but I remember like fat. Like
Oh, yeah.
nobody says fat anymore.
No, I don't know why though. That's such a waste of that's such a great slang word because it's like a bad word, but it has such a great meaning behind it. Like
And
if you,
especially now with all the body positivity.
Yes.
Like fat, like fat is like could be like kind of like a dope. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, if somebody called me a fat bitch, but then they use it in the context of PHAT, I would be flattered.
Be like, oh,
pretty hot and tempting.
Then you gotta hit them with something like "Thanks, sugar." Like you gotta.
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, there's a lot of like slang that came in and I know like I know
That came like you gotta think like some like another thing I was thinking about. Think about how short of a lifespan CDs had.
yeah I would say what late 80s or like kind of when they
Not
came
even.
around.
I would maybe early 90s, but like by the end of the 90s, it was a wrap. Everybody was doing like MP3s.
You know what's really sad to me is that this generation of kids will never know what it's like to skip school, go to Sam Goody or whatever for your music, whatever place was popular by you, go and get your favorite album and then listen to it all day. No, kids will never get that because they
Never
could just
know.
go online and just stream it.
I remember I might have been in 8th or 9th grade and DMX It's Dark and Hell is Hot came out. I remember having my dad pick me up on my free period, drove us to Sound Express, and like we all like it was like 4 of us, we all got the tape or the CD. And we were literally the first person to have it in school.
Yeah.
And like so by the end of the day, everybody was like, "Yo, can I dub that?" Like, nah, bro. You had to hit him with one of those old like slow jam lines. Like, no, my brother, you got to get your own. like,
Or it'll cost you. No, that's what we did when Wu-Tang Forever came out.
that was a banger.
I know.
That was a
I got to
banger.
ask you an important question though. First album or second album?
Ooh, I got to think about it because like each album had like a banger. Like I think I'm going with album 1 because I think album 1 had Triumph.
Yeah, I think album one had Triumph and then the second one had like what was the one? I can't think of the name now. I'm like having a total brain fart.
But the video for Triumph might be one of the best videos ever.
I think it might even be safe to say that Triumph might be one of the best hip hop songs of all time.
Yeah.
That beat, I mean, the lyrics are great too, but
philosophies are hot about the feet get
you can't deny how that is like an amazingly produced album.
for real. But Jizz is a genius.
He is.
So
Absolutely. Yeah, even like Liquid Swords. like,
Liquid
amazing.
Swords, great album.
Amazing. There's like there's so many good songs on there, and it's not even just about the beats. He's just a good lyricist too.
And that like we also did come up in like a weird time where like if the beat was better than the lyrics, the song would still slap.
They could be talking
It
about
could
the
be
most
talking about,
ridiculous thing.
Like and I'm gonna throw this one out there because I'm biased. Skilo.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish I was a little bit taller. Lyrics, terrible. But that beat, it
Yeah.
just sounded like California. You're like, oh, I'm at the pool. I do wish I was a little bit taller.
Yeah, I wish I was a baller. Yeah, no, that was it. I liked that song. That was
It's
cute.
a good one. It's a
It's
good
cute.
one. Super cute.
Super cute. No, there was a lot of good music that we came up, but we did kind of come up in an interesting time for music as well, because everybody was kind of like having like their own like revolution, like grunge was happening.
Grunge had a good run. Even though it was short, but it was effective.
Yeah, oh, yeah, very.
It was very effective. Because, like, I still listen to, like, Nirvana. Oh, my God. I can't remember their name. But they used to... Foo Fighters. Great videos. They all had great videos.
Yeah.
The dude from the Foo Fighters that looks like Seinfeld.
Oh, David Grohl.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, everything he touches turns to gold. All his like spin-off like groups that he,
Yeah. Queen
like,
of the
worked-
Stone Age.
Yeah. Oh, they're great.
They
Queen of the
good
Stone Age
videos,
is-
too.
Yeah, they're amazing. There's a lot of like good rock music out there, but yeah, it was just an interesting time because like music was just kind of coming into its own. Like golden era hip hop, like New York was having a huge moment with.
New York, Cali, Philly was brewing a little bit.
Yeah, the Roots were like the catalyst for the Philly, revival.
Scott Storch was in the Roots.
Yeah, people don't realize that he had a big hand in producing like the Roots, like Do You Want More? That album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Phrenology, I think that one too.
he's people think Scott Storch is like this like guy that just wears glasses, but he actually has
Yeah,
like deep
for real.
roots in hip hop.
No pun. But also, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
If, well, we'll start with Tupac. If Tupac was alive today, do you think he would still be doing music?
Yes, but kind of like having like a Dre moment. He'll probably be having his hands in like different like business ventures, and he would probably be a billionaire like
I
Dre.
know. You know what? I don't think he would. I think he would be doing music as like in a Dre aspect. Like he'd
Yeah.
be like, I've got an album coming. I'll put it out when I'm ready.
Right.
But I think he would be the biggest actor on the planet.
Oh yeah, he was a great actor.
I think he would be like, if Tupac was alive. Like, I feel bad for saying this because I love Will Smith. I feel like Will Smith wouldn't have got a lot of the roles he got if Tupac was still here.
He wouldn't have got Jada either.
No, he still don't have Jada. He's had Jada since 2000.
That's a story for another day, but
Hey, I'm not trying to get slapped, so we'll leave it at that.
Exactly. Please, we're just starting out. We're
I'm a fan. I'm
from
a
humble
fan.
beginnings. Yeah.
I'm a fan. I might have to wear my Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Jordans next week just to like.
Yeah, I like Will Smith too.
I do
but
too.
I will give him credit for defending his wife's honor. I mean, that's pretty honorable.
True, but I'm like, bruh, you slapped Chris Rock. You ain't slapped The Rock. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, talk tough to somebody that's your size.
Yeah, I don't think
Don't
that
talk
would
tough
have happened
to
if it was
Chris
The
Rock.
Rock.
That's what I'm saying.
That would have never even crossed
Not
his
even,
mind.
like, slap Jason Momoa, bruh. Slap Jason Momoa.
I would imagine slapping Jason Momoa would end up in like a hand fracture. Like
Not even.
it
I
was just
feel
like that.
not
And you
even,
end up
bruh,
in a cast.
Like, Jason Momoa, I think he's like a dude, though. Like, Jason be like, hold up. He gonna tie his hair up and he about to beat the fuck out you.
Can I just say something that kind of upsets me? Every time I do like those Facebook tests and it says like, who's your celebrity lookalike, I always get Jason Momoa.
I see.
I mean, it's kind of a compliment.
It is a compliment. It is a compliment. Very handsome dude.
I know. I just
Very
need to
handsome
like
dude.
grow some facial hair. That's it.
But like he does like dude shit. Like you'll see him. He like throws axes for fun.
I know that he's like he'll survive.
Yeah, like if he was in the wilderness, and I'm by myself, I come across Jason Momoa. I'm like, bro, I'm surviving. You're about to get us through this.
Yeah.
Because if it was just me, I'm like, we're done.
Yeah, we
Like,
need him on our doomsday team
for
sure.
real.
For sure, he'll lead us to victory.
If not victory, at least dehydration to survive.
Yeah, at least we'll be alive for a little bit longer than everybody else.
Yeah, just barely, just long enough to make the sequel.
Yes.
That's how I feel about it.
All right. Well, we got about a minute left.
Got about a minute left.
Maybe.
Oh, it's that time.
It's that time.
All right. Well, this was fun, kid.
Always.
We'll be back next week. We don't know what day yet, but we will be back next week with some more stuff. Oh, also, we'll put the email address in if you want to have any comments or anything you want us to discuss. You can email us, and we're gonna get a phone line set up soon.
Soon.
Tune?
Yeah, everybody, we got like word vomit today. We can't do morning podcasts.
Mornings are not for me.
Yeah, I think what we did gather today from our research is that we work better in the afternoon.
Yo, getting up at 8 a.m. was like dawn for me.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that was so hard.
I just woke up and I was like, ugh. I was like, I gotta do something.
I
this
had a
morning.
coffee, and I rarely drink coffee. And I had a coffee, light and sweet. If anybody wants to send us Dunkin' cards, we like Dunkin'.
Yeah.
But other
Starbucks
than
is
that-
cool too.
Nah, I'm not.
I'll take the Starbucks cards.
I don't really need them. But thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.
Hang on, I'm gonna flash this. I set this up. The shoe cam.
Oh, yes.
What
buddy.
we got today.
Wait, hold
you
on,
have to
hold
move the. There you go.
Hey.
Nice.
Bam. Concord 11.
I know. This is Air
Crispy.
Structures. They had a short release a couple years back, and this is actually like the first time I've been wearing them. They've been sitting in the closet, but
They're kind of tough. They remind me of like if you were to do like exercise in the 80s.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
I'm like in a Jane Fonda video.
yeah, like you're sweating to the oldies.
I'm like a before picture of like the Jane Fonda workout.
Just think if we did those, we'd be like workout videos, but like 80 styles. We gotta have like some neon, some lycra,
God.
some headbands,
What a feeling.
and then we saw.
Ay. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a happy weekend.
Yes.
Oh, enjoy the 4th of July. Happy
Yes.
holidays.
All right. Woo.